we sorry. Mama Africa, we sorry. Mama Liberia, we sorry. Mama Africa, we sorry. Our story is too long that I can't explain it all. It breaks my heart to see you being raped again. It pains my soul to hear you cry for justice. Mama Liberia, stop the rape in Liberia. You were beaten, raped and killed in a Liberian civil war. You cried and cried and cried, but nobody hear you cry. You plead for justice, but no one to help you out, yeah. Mama Liberia, stop the rape in Liberia. Now why you have to go through the shames and pains, neglected and disappointed? Sweet line of liberty, Mama Liberia, with the tears that flow from your eyes, you keep on pressing on. Despite of the shame we brought you through, you never close your door on us. Wipe your tears from your eyes, I know everything will be okay. Wipe your tears from your eyes, I know you will be alright. So I say, stop the rape in Liberia, stop the rape in Africa, stop the hate in Liberia, stop the hate in Africa. You can help and say,
stop the rape in Liberia,
stop the rape,
stop the rape in Africa,
our mothers are
stop
crying,
the rape in Liberia,
our children are dying.
stop the rape in Africa.
Our women has been raped and killed, our children abused every day by the hands of evil man. Oh Lord, have mercy. Woo. What are we doing as a nation to put an end to the situation? Where is the change and hope that we prayed for so many years? Where is the justice and peace we voted for Mama Liberia? I know that you are hurting, I know that you are wounded, I know that you are broken, yeah, yeah. I know that you are crying, I know that you are hurting, Mama. I know that you are wounded, wounded. I know that you are broken, yeah. I know that you are crying. So I said, stop the rape in the mind, stop the rape in Maryland, stop the rape in Lafayette, stop the rape in Rebagee, stop the killing in Masorado, stop the killing in Ray-Bassas, yeah. Stop the killing in Pamier, stop the killing in Babaloo, stop the rape in Sano, stop the rape in Markibi, stop the rape in Grand Crew, stop the rape in Cape Mount, stop the rape in Bon County, stop the rape in Grand Chile, stop the rape in Grand Bassam, stop the rape in Liberia. You can never say
Never cry,
Mama Liberia,
never cry,
Mama Nigeria,
never cry,
never cry,
never cry,
Mama Cote d'Ivoire,
never cry,
Mama Guinea,
never cry,
Mama Sierra Leone,
never cry,
Mama Ghana,
never cry,
Mama Liberia,
never cry,
Mama Africa,
never cry.
to help you out, yeah. Mama Liberia, stop the rape in Liberia. Now why you have to go through the shames and pains, neglected and disappointed? Sweet line of liberty, Mama Liberia, with the tears that flow from your eyes, you keep on pressing on. Despite of the shame we brought you through, you never close your door on us. Wipe your tears from your eyes, I know everything everything will be okay. Wipe your tears from your eyes. I know you will be alright. So I say, stop the rape in Liberia. Stop the rape in Africa. Stop the hits in Liberia. Stop the hits in Africa. You can help and say,
Stop the rape in Liberia.
stop the rape.
Stop the rape in Africa.
Our mothers are
Stop
crying.
the rape in Liberia.
Our children are
Stop the rape in
dying.
Africa.
Our women has been raped and killed. Our children abused every day by the hands of evil man. Oh Lord, have mercy. Woo. What are we doing as a nation to put an end to the situation? Where is the change and hope that we prayed for so many years? Where is the justice and peace we voted for? For Mama Liberia, I know that you are hurting. I know that you are wounded. I know that you are broken, yeah, yeah. I know that you are crying. I know that you are hurting, Mama. I know that you are wounded. I know that you are broken, yeah. I know that you are crying. So I said, stop the rape in Limaya. Stop the rape in Maryland. Stop the rape in Lafayette. Stop the rape in Rivergy. Stop the killing in Masorado. Stop the killing in Riverside, yeah. Stop the killing in Pamier. Stop the killing in Babaloo. Stop the rape in Sano. Stop the rape in Markibi. Stop the rape in Grand Crew. Stop the rape in Cape Mount. Stop the rape in Bon County. Stop the rape in Grand Kida. Stop the rape in Grand Bassad. Stop the rape in Liberia. You can help me say,
Never cry.
Mama Liberia.
Never cry.
Mama Nigeria. Never cry.
Never cry.
Mama Cote d'Ivoire.
Never cry.
Mama like Guinea.
Never cry.
Mama Sierra Leone.
Never cry.
Mama Ghana.
Never cry.
Mama Liberia.
Never cry.
Mama Africa.
Never cry.
Wipe the tears for your eyes.
Never cry.
Everything will be okay.
Never cry.
The man who, if you are interested in this music, I kindly go to YouTube and go and subscribe to our brother's YouTube channel. He is called Smith, T-Code Smith. His name is spelled as T-K-O-N, T-Con Smith. The Smith is spelled as, you already know. So just go to YouTube and check for T-Con Smith, and you will get that music that we're just playing.
And you discredit him. You accuse him. What do you think the CDC going to do? 2023, they're going to play the tape. And Kev, you know that. When the CDC say, you know what? When Democratic Party say play the tape, when Republicans say play the tape, you know exactly where is this going. Today would be a day to remember when it comes to Liberty Party. Maybe some of you guys are afraid, but at least I would say,
yeah. You know, I always hate Musability and harder, you know, but sometime in life you listen to some things and then you question and certain things, and you want to go there and what Musability was saying, you know, we try to stop him. But I think he's right. You calling a man, you know, Musability said things I should give my children. I should give to my children. I put it on Liberty Party. And Dillon is calling him a BM, calling him a crook, you know, accusing him of taking the party towards the ruling party. He's an undercover, naming names, somebody that spent his money on this party. I think what Dillon said today on Mr. Ability, if I was part of the Liberty Party, I'll be pouncing the table of calling an emergency meeting and see what Dillon is up to. But what we understand is that he declared support for you, Mr. Ability. It's because of setting under Omen Buckeye. So because of some affiliation with.
I mean, the truth of the matter is that this is Dillon, and this is why they're doing it. For me, I've always said, I said to CEO, I said to many of you on this show, how I feel, but I've said what the party decides is important to me. And how I feel, I will use it to, if I will go and talk to people to make them feel the same way I feel. You see the CPP, Darius Dillon has only benefited from the CPP. He has never given anything. He's only a advisory council representing the Liberty Party. He has never attended one meeting. One meeting he has never attended. I hear people talking about Musa Bebe is planted. Again, I'm happy we are on Sport TV, the largest network. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Without Musa Bebe, there would never have been a CPP agreement. I say this, the political leaders, all four of them were in a deadlock for 4 months. I came in the final meeting with all four of them present and made a proposal that brought about an agreement between them. And I challenged any political leader to refute this fact on this platform. There was a question of VPS, where ALP said that they would not accept VPS, and ANC said that they would accept VPS. Locked into that argument for 4 months. When I came, I told Mr. Comey and Mr. Yue, why we can meet everybody halfway. Immediately ALP accepted, and ANC said, hey, I gotta go to my executive committee, and y'all give me 1 week. And they come. After 1 week, they came back and said, we accept the proposal Mr. Benedict made, we move forward. Now it was. And guess the second thing, in the face of our coronavirus, when nobody could have met, there were curfew. I organized CPP meetings on Zoom, paid for by myself, and got everyone on Zoom until we came up with an agreement. I dare anyone in CPP to refute this part. That's the man who wants to destroy CPP. The people going around here and just talking all these things about being planted. You know, people can be planted in so many ways. People can be planted by doing the kind of things that Dillon is doing. Hello, if United Party wanted a vote from Liberty Party, they just lost one in Darius Dillon because he's not going to be on the table when we're deciding. He's compromised. You know, at the end of the day, this institution will make a decision. Whether it is me or it's what I want, it doesn't matter. But for Darius Dillon to look at me and call me criminal, a man, and I said that Benjamin Masambi is the witness, I housed this man for 2 years. Paid for his rent for 2 years. The very car Darius Dillon was using before he became senator, I bought it for him. The campaign is on record. His 2019 campaign, I asked him, how much you have? He said, I only have $100 for my campaign. I gave this man 20,000 United States dollars. He goes around, if it's not for me, he would never have.
Let me come.
You
Hold
get
on a minute. Hold on a minute.
you
Hold on a
give
minute.
me 20
Hold
times.
on. Hold on. We gotta
Because you
give
know what? I'm
Musa a
telling
chance.
you to deny it. But guess what? I'm not hurt. I feel relieved. I'm okay. Everything I did for Darrell Dillon, I did it for two reasons. One, I did it for my party. Two, I did it for my country. And I'm consoled by the fact that I work for every dime that I make. I work hard for it. I work every day and every night. I pay children's school fee. I do everything. He comes on TV and call me a black money man and call me a criminal. Me, I will take that in stride. I will not allow Dillon to define me. I will allow him to define himself.
Let me jump in. I know you are hurt. And again, we are not coming from a different angle over here. You said something that you had never said before. I've never heard, to be exact. What you do for others is hard for you to say it, chairmanability. But we're hearing from you and we see your body language. For you to say you give Senator Dillon 20,000 United States dollars, I know it coming from somewhere. And Liberians listen to you. We are almost 3,000 just on Spoon. Not the fabric, not the super, not the YouTube, not all of our social outlets. Liberians in Liberia listen to you and they know that you're hurt. I will give you the time to compose yourself because this tool is Liberia, but we got to move forward with the unity that is embedded in us.
By doing the kind of things that Dillon is doing. Hello, if United Party wanted a vote from Liberty Party, they just lost one in Darrell Dillon because he's not going to be on the table when we're deciding. He's compromised. You know, at the end of the day, this institution will make a decision. Whether it is me or it's what I want, it doesn't matter. But for Darrell Dillon to look at me and call me criminal, a man, and I said that Benjamin Sandy is the witness. I housed this man for 2 years. Pay for his rent for 2 years.
We start paying small money. We not get free. We are paying small. They put a get the place out of caretaker. We are paying small thing to them. Understand me? We just so from early time we been here. We up to 2 months for them. We came here. They put in the answer who brought you here. We say, oh, that the New York State say we should be here. MCC friend. They put on MCC. The man came get here and say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to live on the whole place here. And we get poor property and the cars and everything here. I'm a born citizen today. I resigned today. They say I will take it from me. I tear in there for here. Even tomorrow morning, I'm going to be a job. While I'm for Australian Empire, young Testimony say in 1 day time, I leave, put a poor car for here in 1 day time.
Who tell you to leave in the area?
One Tesla from City Hall. And they say, I know, in the operation from where I don't know. And he get a printing press on Broad Street here. No champion design. He didn't want to come here. So cheaply girl, I think 1 more or 2 weeks to go and put in. He said no. So they put my man for sure right now. I'm a 20% working a polar man, electrician man. Let them wear the poor. I don't go right now. We're not paying no stress to say based on the land. They all change to say, oh, the big fun time going to move. They don't want to do it. So we're going to be here. I got 4 living children. They're going to school. Then people have just easy whole day. I tire. We tire. We tire. We tell you. So we say that thing. You see, you say some more here for here. They bought 2 trucks and 2 cars for around here. For what thing? Huh? Why is that? You see that old man in the garage? No, you see that old man in the garage? Don't follow. You see that old man here? See here, see beyond us. See young people.
We must learn how to celebrate our diversity without drawing lines of division in our new Liberia. We belong to Liberia first, before we belong to our inherited tribes or chosen counties. We must not allow political loyalties prevent us from collaborating in the national interest. We must respect each other and act as neighbors, regardless of religious, social, and economic differences. In the words of our national anthem, a union strong, success is sure. We cannot fail. United, we are certain to succeed as a nation. Divided, we are certain to fail. Fellow citizens, ladies and gentlemen, it is my belief that the most effective way to directly impact the poor and to narrow the gap between the rich and poor is to ensure that public resources do not end up in the pocket of government officials. That the overwhelming mandate that I received from the Liberian people is a mandate to end corruption in public service. I promise to deliver on this mandate. As officials of government, it is time to put the interests of our people above our own selfish interests. It is time to be honest with our people. Though corruption is a habit among our people, we must end it. We must pay civil servants a living wage so that corruption is not an excuse for taking what is not theirs. For those who do not refrain from enriching themselves at the expense of the people, the law will take its course. I say that you will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. To the private sector, I say to you, Liberia is open for business. We want to be known as a business-friendly government. We will do all that is within our power to provide an environment that will become conducive for the conduct of honest and transparent business. We will remove unnecessary regulatory constraints that tend to impede the establishment and operation of business in a profitable and predictable manner. As we open our doors to all foreign direct investment, we will not permit Liberian-owned businesses to be marginalized. As we open our doors to all foreign direct investment, we will not permit Liberian-owned businesses to be marginalized. We cannot remain spectators in our own economy. My government will prioritize the interests of Liberian-owned businesses and offer programs to help them become more competitive and offer services that international investors seek as partners.
Welcome to the TV.
And the vote that coming, the next vote, we have to be careful. Especially me, I will vote trying for people. Black guy, I will vote for black guy for the country to be set. The vote because it will be 3% that will be running.
3% will be running in the coming election.
Yes. We got the vice president with Joe Taylor. Then we got the president Joe Weir. Then Joseph Boaka.
And secondly, we elevated the fight after a consistent deployment of community dwellers to sensitize the community, we also thought it was prudent enough so that our people can begin to wear their masks.
Needs and wants. The rest is expensive, and you know that you have a shortfall in the budget, then reduce the rest so those who are that not even working but making ends meet can buy. So when the shortfall, we cannot again support scarcity. You understand? So what needs to be?
They want to do nothing yet. They never miss a flight. But miss a flight they're taking money from foreigners with the Liberian. They can't even help us go to the airport setting there. They're taking the foreigners. They're foreigners, the Indians or the Lebanese. So they're taking them. They will miss our flight this morning. 8 o'clock. At the time they send a resort. 8 o'clock. They're just in their place. They didn't even doing anything. Nothing when you tell them, say that government and Ministry of Health supposed to get certificate. 8 o'clock that morning. 8 o'clock. We went to that airport. We stepped on the airport. 8 o'clock. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing. You call a number. You email them. Nothing. They're doing. And they say they're still corrupt in their prayer. Y'all go call police. They're taking money. They work they're supposed to do that doing that. They work they're supposed to do that doing that. They're taking money. They got respect for the Liberian country and they no respect they not get. You see everybody here? When a foreigner come, boom, they'll turn it inside. You can't sell customer service, they get it. They get it in their place, customer service, they get it. Most of the people at about 37 and miss our flight this morning. 37 person. When customer come, they'll put it in phone, boom. You understand? I said they're working. They're scheme player. You see what coronavirus center? You see it. You come today, you do your test. When you do your test, after 4 days, they expire. Before they say they come and get you resort. We went to that airport since yesterday night. We were there waiting for the resort. We can see the resort and they say they're working. They say they're working here. Why they say they're doing the working? They're taking money. They're taking money. When you get money in your country, they can't do your work. And what they're doing inside, they're taking money. Get money, they can't do your work now. We set it now, foreigner, and then they're passing with him. Oh no, water. They're not working. They're not working.
For now, we eat the water, Omega water. For now, the whole Omega the water. We eat the water, Opopo eat the water. We vote for it 2023 again. We vote for Opo because it go eat the water. For now, everybody said they eat the water. Oh, and the water we said it in for now. 2023 we vote for it again. For now, we eat the water. For now, we eat the water. We eat the water. We eat the water for now. For now, we eat the water. Oh, better Liberia. Better Liberia. The law and waiting Omega. The law and waiting Omega. For now, we eat the water. We eat the water.
On the murder of our son. For us, our family, it was murder. We have reached the conclusion that our son was murdered. We're not accepting any suicide. Our son was murdered. And we are only here so that government can be able to tell us why he was murdered and who murdered him.
Who was Melvin prior to his death?
Melvin was a gentle giant. Melvin was very lovable, kind, funny, gentle. Melvin was everybody's friend. That's who Melvin was. A gentle giant.
What was your last interaction with Melvin prior to his death?
The last interaction with Melvin was on the phone. Before Melvin left to go up on the tour with the president, he called, and that was a tradition he had. He called his grandmother and asked for prayer. He did that all the time. And that was the last time he called and he was going on the tour with the president, and we should pray for him. That was the last time. That was the last time.
You earlier spoke about raising Melvin, helping to raise Melvin. What sort of child did you know?
Let me welcome you to the magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth. We are not intent to know it all. We are students. I have just come here this morning for me to enlighten you that starting from today, I will be on to the 20th. On the 20th of this month, I will cease all my communications, and then I'll be relocating to Minneapolis, which is Minnesota. But more to discuss with you this evening. I have dossiers of information, including a political icon, Bakari Sandler. He had been hired by the Liberian government, by the corrupt Liberian government. Bakari Sandler. He had been hired by a corrupt regime. So I'll be clearly explaining to you this evening why those guys, those corrupt officials, why they have diverted their mind on Bakari Sandler. Is it because Bakari and the Vice President of the United States are good friends? Or is it because Bakari was the youngest at the age of 22 to serve the District 90 of South Carolina? Is it because of that? Or is it because of Bakari and that of the President of the United States? They are good friends. The President can call him my son. Bakari, the President of the United States can call Bakari my son. Is it because of that? And how much is this government plan to spend on Bakari? I'll be explaining to you tete-a-tete this evening. I'll be explaining to you tete-a-tete this evening. Or is it because they never succeeded? Or is it because this government, this corrupt and killer being government, is it because, you know, when you about to sign an agreement, as I learned, Eugene, the Minister of State, he will be coming here, the United States will have power delegations to straighten up the agreement along with Bakari Sandler. And how much I'll be stating to you this evening how much they will be putting in the hole. I'll be stating to you this evening how much this government will be putting in the hole. How much they have already put in the dead hole that never succeeded was Rudy Giuliani, the president of the United States, best friend, one of his allies. The president of the United States at the time, Donald Trump, one of his allies was Rudy Giuliani. If Rudy Giuliani can fail errors, they came here, they had a meeting with errors, and errors told them that they are indeed to try to do few things. They never did it. Or is it because of those things that errors told them that they must do, that they must respect human rights? And is this government respecting human rights? So I will be here this evening to read tete-a-tete the agreement. The agreement has already been published. So we'll see. Whether Bakari Sangla, whether he is indeed to put his character on the line for those corrupt. And one thing that I should tell you, the Democrat does not love corrupt leaders anywhere around the world. Republican government has helped Liberia in the past than the Democrat. The Republic, I will repeat, the Republican government has helped Liberia than any other Democrat president of the United States. So we'll be here. We'll be here to bring the hard facts through. One of the things that Bakari would never do, would never invest his time in a government that involved in killing innocent blood. Is this government is not doing that? Yes, indeed, this government is doing it. Bakari will not put his character on the line for a corrupt government, where indeed the Ghana, they are building massive wealth for themselves. Indeed, yes, this government is doing that. So Bakari will say the hard truth. Bakari is respected in a Democrat Black Caucus. He is respected even by me. I respect him a lot. Bakari served the Congress in South Carolina, the native district, before he was removed. Bakari served from 2006 to 2014. At the time, Bakari was 22 years of age. 22. He was the youngest. So we'll be bringing the hard truth this evening. We'll be bringing the hard truth this evening. The thing that the government don't want to hear, we'll be telling you it this evening. And we'll be sending a caveat to Kamala Harris. We'll be sending them a dossier of information. A dossier of information wherein she was perused them. The killing of those accountants, the killing of all those past government officials will print it and send it to Kamala Harris' desk. And we'll make sure that she read them. So before Bakari can even make up his mind, the letter will already be, the document, the dossiers of document will already be on her desk. That's what we are. That's what we are trusted with for us to do. I know Bakari is a good guy. I know Bakari is a good lobby. I hope, because be a politician and be a successful lobbyist is a two different thing. I wish Bakari well. But folks, I'll be telling you this evening, the facts about how much this government is waiting to put in that hole. Bakari Sana was defeated. Bakari Sana was defeated by a Republican. All right? So South Carolina, nobody should tell you that South Carolina is Democrat or South Carolina is a Republican. No. They can flip-flop. If Bakari loved himself and loved his career, he should not dent his character on the line. And I seen it. How many lobbyists that this government had not hired? How many lobbyists? You want to tell me they are not granted into the American society? No, indeed they are granted. You want to tell me that those lobbyists they were not granted into the American society before our government could make a move to go to them? I will tell you no. They were granted. But the problem about it is that there are things that you will agree on in order for you to be having a face. So I will be here tonight to lay the facts, the hard truth. Yeah. That's what I'm noted for. I don't bite and blow. I give it to you just how they give it to me. And I will just give it to you just how I receive it. That is the reason why we are called the Abraka Talk Show. We will give it to you just how we receive it. Bakari is a decent big brother. Is a decent guy. So don't miss the show tonight. Don't miss it tonight, because tonight gonna be an interesting one. Don't miss the show tonight, please. Don't miss the show. Don't miss the show tonight, because we'll dive into the issue, the Momo Jomo. We'll dive into the killing. I get clips upon clips. From Mambuto Vla Nipa. from Mambutu Vla Yipa. Then you should know how I am going with this. If I tell you from Mambutu Vla Yipa, then you should know where I'm going. So don't miss it. Don't miss the show tonight. And for those of you that love the music that I play, the music was sung by a couple. Tikon Smith, a couple. So you better go on that YouTube to go subscribe. Go on our YouTube to go subscribe. Let us be able to promote each other. Since I've been saying my YouTube channel is on YouTube, as I'm doing this show right now, it is also on YouTube. As I'm doing this show right now, it is also on my Facebook page. As I'm doing this show right now, it's also on Twitter. As I'm doing this show right now, it's on YouTube, and my YouTube name is Unze Abraham. I have said that. So for me, I'm tired. I am tired saying that. But don't miss the show tonight. Somebody asked me to play the clips. Yeah, but I will play the clips now tonight. I will play from Mambutu Vla Yipa. That is to tell you how far I'm going. From the fetch that, you know, when you want to build your arguments, I'm on YouTube. Abraham, many Liberians are not on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not YouTube user. Yeah, that's true. But you that are YouTube user, you that are in the United States, you should go subscribe to my channel. My channel is called Unze Abraham. And Unze is MZE Abraham. If you want to build your case, you can go explaining. Just show the pictorial evidence. That is a hard fast truth. A pictorial evidence. Now I will be showing you. I'll be bringing you voice recording from Melvin Death. I'll be bringing that voice. I will be reminding Bakari Sandler. I'll be reminding him of the trap that he's about to dive into. I'll be reminding Bakari that the traps that you'll be diving into, that this government does not deserve. If errors can fail, if Donald Trump's own personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, can fail, because we reminded them with the clips, and it's the same clips that I'm about to show tonight. It is that same clip that I am about to show tonight. You know, for me, pa, I can bring your half through. So I don't care. Whoever too many lie should talk about rest shortage. Yeah, the rest shortage. We'll be talking about that too. We'll be bringing you guys photo. So Bakari can know that this government is nothing but kleptocratics. Folks, let me leave you and get ready for tonight. Because tonight's show, and we'll be interviewing Friday this afternoon as well. I will be interviewing Friday this afternoon tonight. So he can be able to tell us his new album. You know, this show is all about Liberians. This show is all about promoting our own brothers and sisters. How to got to come here some days for us to talk about her quest. Our Meza need to come here some days for us to be able to talk about the female rape cases, women rights. If you are a woman on a platform and you want to contact me for us to talk about your quest, you can do so. And I will bring you on the show with our Meza. So we can just talk. You know, every day is not politics. Every day is not good for politics. Sometimes it is good for us to dive into the female molestations issues. It is sometimes good for us to talk about it. Because our brother and sister then they have been raped. Oh yes. Our brother and sister then they have been raped. Our brother and sister then they have been raped. Our brother and sister then, yeah, men can be raped too. Yes. So we have to talk about it. So if you are a female and you are interested in discussing your quest, make a new by contact me on 610-349-9239. Once more, 610-349-9239. Contact me and I will set up a day and time for you so we can come and discuss it. That has been the only issue that I have not discussed on my platform. Female molestations, rapes. Our sisters and our brothers, they have been molested. Nele K. Harris Robert, you can call me. Then we can set up a time. We can set up a time. From now to the 20th, I will be coming on every day. So we can talk about these issues. So we can talk about some of the issues that are affecting our sisters. How was telling me the last time, she said, Abraham, you will not believe it that a lady, a 6-year-old lady was raped. But for the 50-year-old man, can you imagine? So we need to balance the discussions. Sometimes I know it will not be all about politics. But sometimes it's good for you to invite people like minds, people for them to come and discuss the issues that are affecting our brother and sister back home. Sometimes it's good. Yeah, whether it is 2 people here or 3 persons, it is good that we have the discussions so that our brother and sister can benefit from that. All right? So much ado, I just want to tell you thank you for tuning in. But don't miss tonight's show. Bye-bye for now. But before I go, let me play you the music one more time. Cora, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Mr. MC, my name is Elizabeth Sonny Colley. Piketty, I'm calling from Paris, France.
Go ahead.
Just to add some my voice to your voice about this rape, because we hear it every day, but nothing is being done about it. The people who are those who doing these things, when you look at it, good, my brother, what happened in the whole thing, in the whole story, is that even the family have been compromised. You understand? They rape your child and they kind of give you money and you cost him more. How the society will advance?
But the family believe to themselves that there's no justice in the country. So instead of the family losing altogether, they will accept the lay token that the perpetrator will bring. They will accept the lay token that the rapist will bring.
It's a disease. When you oppose somebody bring anything to you, even against you, you accept it. But if we continue in that way, like, bro, we're not going nowhere in terms of this criminal act going on in like the rape. 3-year-old child, you rape them. 3-month-old child, you rape them. They go free. They can't get your money. You're the parents then. You're the family then. You can put together and say, "Lord, stop this." It would be difficult if the family.
But how you will stop it? How you will stop it?
The only way we can stop the thing is the family can stay with us and refuse the bribe. Let it stop here. Okay, we must since Yasini there and this lady, they call her Hawa. They were in one case last year. She was vexed about the idea too. The parent went and compromised everything.
Yeah, but let me tell you true now. The parents have to compromise because there is no justice. Rape cases can only be heard when there is justice. During Madam Salif time, there was justice. Rape case was non-bailable. If you rape, if the police there, if the police, if the police there, if the police there, if the police there, that you rape, they will go for your arrest and you'll be locked up before they can even try about investigating it.
And maybe, Mr. MZ, maybe also, longer the public is aware of the rape. And then the parents come out and say, okay, we'll leave it at that family way because we take something. The law should step out and say, no. It's a crime. So you even taking the bribe, if we find out as a family, then you got to bear the penalty too. Maybe that will stop it.
But here is the thing. Is rape non-bailable? On unjust manner, is rape non-bailable?
No, it's bailable. It's bailable. It's wrong too. It's correcting. It's correct that it should not be bailable. Then we can know what to do. And then also punish the family who going taking bribe because they are poverty or because they believe that there's no justice. And even there's no justice, we got to continue. Look at you. You leave your work. You come and sit down on the social media to educate your people. You think you got nothing else to do? No. It's because you want to continue to inform your people to be aware of these things here. So I'm sure that these people, they can have that punishment on them. This family who doing that, then they take some punishment too. You see, and they also change the law that it's not be bearable offense.
The law the law can only hear your case when the complainant go there.
When the complaint go there, when you get money, you free. I know, my brother. If I tell you
so when there is no complainants, then there is no case.
No case. And that's what exactly they can do. Sooner they hear about rape, everybody family they go there. We all are one. Don't do that. They will be looking ugly for us. Hey, as long as I have come out publicly, I think the law should step inside and say, hey, even the family are taking money. In fact, if you are taking money, you'll be punished too, because you are going against the law. You are the cause that the rape going all the time in this country. People like you. And they go that way, and they're the IB non-variable. You will see, my brother. This will come, but not on this man here. I can't see him punishing people. Look at
the man said involved in raping the president himself.
One lawmaker, they say he raped one lady girl. Also today, that 3 years who going to nobody talking about it. Nobody doing nothing to him.
Because the lawmaker having money.
This is the problem we face. Oh no, John, we are until we get justice, my brother.
The man is almost 50 some more years old. He is loving to 20 some more years old.
Yeah, loving to
20 some more years old, to 22 years old in new mortality.
Meant to punish somebody who is coming out with a case. When he himself in the secret, they go carry his girlfriend there who are 19, who are 17, 18, and they go make party with them. Okay, so how can this be? There be justice? There will be no justice when you go on this kind of leadership, my brother. It can hide me that way. I can just sit in the background and listen to you when it comes to rape, because it can break my heart. Okay, how can you do this to a child? You know what? If people don't know, I agree with you. We gotta start emphasizing on it. The damage it causes to a child when you rape them. Because when you rape a child that the wound has not yet formed, you know the damage you're doing. She will not be able to bear a child. Okay? Because a big man with a small 3-year-old child, you spoil her wound. She will grow up and now I can get pregnant. Until one day maybe she'll be lucky with a doctor tell her, hello, my sister, you have a wound damage. But they start asking, but how I got it? Because maybe the family didn't even tell her that you were raped. It is risky to rape a child when the child is not formed. My brother, it's risky.
The rape, whether it is a child or whether the person is grown up, rape is not good. Rape
is not good.
Rape is not good. Rape is forcibly penetration. Forcibly penetration. That's what is called rape. Because the person did not consent.
You will destroy them. Also 13 years old, if you touch them, even some 17-year-old, because the wound are not yet being fixed or formed, you will spoil it. And when you spoil it, a child will always have problems. With menstruation, she will not be able to bear child. And people are not looking at it that way. They only take it to be sex enjoyment, and they will pay money and they go free.
But not only enjoyment, that ritual. Let's take behavior.
See, me, I'm very glad about the thing here, my brother, but people all over the country.
We'll bring Hawa Messiah. We'll bring Hawa Messiah and one other girl. We'll bring Hawa Messiah and one other girl for them to talk about this rape issue. For them to talk about their female molestation issue. For them to talk about child abuse.
We'll make demonstration. When you tell the people get on the street, they even will pay money here. We say, well, that's for them behind Hawa then, because they can always go on the ground. They will not come out. Okay? They will go sit down because for someone
I know for a fact Hawa had been in Morovia before. She went there because of the same rape cases. The girl left her hard job. She left her children here. She went to that country for them to go advocate for a rape victim.
That's what I even want to talk about. Yeah, I just came back to other things because when you it can frustrate me. I can't sleep. You see, how can you do that to a child? Then you go free, and the parents accepted you go free. Okay, and the law says you go free too because the parents can't complain. So when they call the parent, but the feel they get back from the person, we all are one, we are family, we're not happy again, and they take it because they need some of the money. And forget that thing what they're doing there, it can damage their child in the future. Maybe you will not be there, but your child won't bear children. She will not be able because especially when the child is young, like 3 years old, okay, here 6 years old, up to 16. In fact, you gotta be careful with this kind of girls because you can damage their womb. You see? You can't have sex with a big man cannot have sex with a 16-year-old. You will damage her womb. If she's 16 and the boy is 16, no problem.
All right.
You're 30 years old. You go have sex with a 16-year-old. It's possible that you could damage her womb.
Okay.
And that's why you're in the country they can put her in jail for a long time.
Okay. So we invite Hawa Messiah and one other girl for them to come and explain it to us. And the number to call, my number to call, if you want to be that lucky girl that want to produce a presentation with Hawa, you can also call me on 610 349 9239. 610 349.
After you close it down, I will note it down, yeah.
34.
No, it's embarrassing.
610
having sex with children. Yes.
610-349-9239. That is my number. That is my personal number. Apart from the phone number, that is the number that you are to call for you guys. For you, the female. We need 2 females, Hawa and another female, to come here on this show for them to explain to our audience. If you want for us to relay it on your platform, we have the system. We can do that. It will also be going live on your platform as well. I know that Hawa have a platform, so whenever I know that Hawa have a platform,
so can hear you what you say.
So whenever she is on this platform, it will also go on her Facebook page. Thank you. Cora, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
Yeah, AB. This is Florence Colley calling from Canada.
Go ahead.
Okay. AB, you asked a question, said that how are we going to put an end to the rape? This is what always blocking me. The only way it will come to an end, the women there need to pick up their mother person now. Their mother person and go look for the
rapists.
Other rapists. The rapists are in our country. The women that need to take the law into their hands. Let the justice come in now and say that you're the women. Let the judge now. You know, let the pick up their mother person and go look for the rapists. Each one of the rape. They should beat the rapists and kill them. Kill them with the mother person. Why you go rape my child and no justice? If that the only way will come to an end. Anyone who wants to rape, they will say, if I go rape, those women there will go pick up their mother person and come bust my hair with it and I will die. And I don't want to die and I'm not going to rape. That's the only way it will come to an end. Then let us just
It by taking the law into your own hand. Taking the law into your own hand. That will be appreciated.
Yes, that would be appreciated because we have no justice system in the country until we have a good president in the country in 2023. But from now on, they should tell their mother person. The mother person, where you don't be your rest way. Take it. Each one of them should take it and go look for them one by one and beat them and bust their hair and kill them. Why you go rape my daughter for? Then let us just if the higher justice system there, let them come in now and ask we the women now, then we will talk now.
Omar, I want to ask you one question, yeah? Please don't get vexed with me. During those time, during Talkman time, Tubber time, that how the rape business was rampant?
No, because why? The justice system was in place. If you go do it, they're going to put you in jail. Sometimes you will not even survive. They will just tell the family and say that, oh, the person had died. Because those kind of people, they're not supposed to be in a society, AB. The people that were brave enough to be raping 6 years old child, raping girls, killing them. Those people are not supposed to be among the people that in Liberia. They need to die. They not deserve to live.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand that. That's the reason why we are inviting Hawa Meza along with one other girl for them to come and talk about this rape issue, for them to come and talk about the female molestation issue, for them to come and talk about this rape issue in totality, because the guys then they have been sodomized. So I want for the girl, the one person that will add to Hawa, for you to please call me after the show so we can be able to set up a day and time, and the schedule will be very flexible. I will do it on a day that Hawa Meza is not working. I will do it on a day that that person is not working. Because myself,
okay,
I don't consider myself to be working for now.
But I won't come and say to talk, but I will call on the show and remember I want a contribution.
Okay.
AB.
Yeah, because the rape thing, we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it.
Yeah, yes, they're right there. It is too much, and I don't know where we'll come to the end. Okay. I am telling you seriously what I'm telling you. I'm 63 years old. Okay, so know why I am talking. Because doing tabata or tornata or daughter, those things there, if they're happy, they take the person in jail. I don't know they can kill the person there. We don't know. Because why? They don't want those kind of people to come mess with the Google people in the society. You see? So they deserve to die. They not deserve to live. This is why when they go do it, they are lazy. They will go tell their other friend, go do it. No justice system there. Nothing will not happen. So women that can pick up their mother person and beat 2 or 3 of them are the dead. You will see, no one will come out again to say that you raped my daughter, because what they will say, those women there, they were ready to tie their laptop to tell her mother person to come boss people here. I am now going there, and nobody will now protect me. They will be beating out person there before the police can arrive. The person already dead. You're about 10 people or 15 people with mother person. You see that you're seeing yourself beating, but not here will fall down. You won't be not have to die. The United night and gone.
But why, in case the person have been protected by the law?
Protected by the law?
Yeah, in a sense, before you could take a murder pencil to reach that person have a security.
You know what? Because we will be watching. We will be watching because one day the security guy will not be around and you will be there. We will be security.
So it takes 6 years. It takes 6 years for one lawmaker for them to be retired. It takes them 6 years. So so let's say when a person rape, the lawmaker that rape your child, that person have a security assigned to him. So that person rape your child, and you get vexed, like you take a murder pencil, you say you're going to go knock it on the lawmaker head, but the lawmaker have a security, so the security will not be able to be removed from behind that man until after 6 years. So are you still going to be having it in your mind until 6 years?
No, you know what? Anything you do, even in the Quran, it there. It says everything has time. Everything has time. So the security will not be with you forever. If one day you will not have no security. And I thought would deal with your deal with the lawmaker. That don't know when the thing will come to an end. That's what I'm telling you. They will say, Lord, no women there with their mother person. Even one day, I will not have no security. And they will come, I will not enjoy my retirement. And they will come and kill me. So I will not do it. That don't know way. Me that one, they don't always blocking me. That because when I write, they read my comments, then they go, they block me. You know, if I really educated for true to the way other people are well educated, I'm going to be a writer because I like to write. I don't like talking business, and I like to write. And whenever I'm going to read, but my book, it will make sense on it. It will make sense. Not just saying in the country, we don't. That's why I said from the beginning, long time, we don't have no president. We don't have no president. We don't have no lawmaker. The country is just like that.
Okay, thank you.
So I said, AB.
Thank you.
I like to stress. I like to talk fight. Let them women that tell you I'm mother person. Let them keep their mother person all the time. When they ready, okay, they come in group, they sit down, they talk.
Okay.
Then they be security for themselves. They be watching that person, where the person can go, where the person can go sit down and be having fun time, be laughing, be talking stupid talk. That all that I raped the girl, but nothing come from inside this and that. Then you said, you said the time out, how when the person will pass, the player will go sit down and wait for that person. When they start picking on the dead body and thing, then let us just say, come and ask her with the women why you're kidding man. No, you're asking man, you're what to the player, you're asking the dead body. You're asking the dead body that question. You shouldn't answer. Y'all know. We brought the case to y'all. You didn't do anything. The police got the case. They didn't do anything. There we are about 15, 20. You're arrested. You go put in jail. And you will free off. The same way you can do it with the rapists. When you put them in jail, you're free them. So now when you put in jail, you will free us. Then now, anytime now, the men that make the amount to rape, they will say, we're women there with their mother person. I don't want to be killed by the mother person, yeah? So I'm not going to rape. Just like that. Okay. If you are even getting a problem, you will not do it. Because the way they will beat down rapists while laying down there with mother person busting head, they're all over the place. They will say, no, I don't want that like that. That's it.
Okay.
So thank you for bringing me on your show.
Yeah, don't forget, we'll bring Hawa here. We'll talk more about these rape issues.
Okay. I will call on and talk and explain. And thank you. You are educating our people there, and because we the Liberian people, or I don't know that have gone me or we quit to forget. And you can really remind us, and very good like that. And you can bring everything up and show it is good. So thank you so much, Eddie. You are doing a good job. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The woman say, let us take mother pencil and tie it on the lava, and tie our lava, and chase the rapists. Buzz their head. My vessel.
Mama Liberia, we sorry. Mama Africa, we sorry. Mama Liberia, we sorry. Mama Africa, we sorry. Our story is too long that I can't explain it all. It breaks my heart.
He is called Tikon Smith. His name is spelled T-K-O-N. And that is the Tikon. The Smith is X-M-I-T-H Smith. Tikon Smith. He's the one that sang this beautiful Liberian music. So until we can meet again, bye-bye for now. If you want to be that lucky person, please do here by calling me on 610 349-9239. Make it new by calling me so we can be able to arrange the whole setup, talk about rape. It's all going to be talking about rape. But don't forget to tune in tonight because we're going to be talking about these two individuals that are behind me. Bye-bye for now.